Welcome to Module 7. In Module 7, we're going to be leaving trigonometry behind us, and we're going to be looking at equations and inequalities and systems of them. Life is often really complex, and so something like one linear equation often can't describe what's happening in the real world. This is another module where we're talking about mathematical modeling. So we're going to be using these systems of equations to model and predict things based on how the equation itself behaves and it relates to the real world. That's the actual skill that we're hoping to accomplish. But we get there by working with students to understand the system, label the intersections and different pieces of it. And this week's discussion, you're going to explore competency-based education. This is a new topic and is somewhat controversial, especially in the higher ed world. But I'm seeing this start to trickle down into secondary education. So I want you to think about the background information and think about how this might be applicable to K-12 education in the coming years. You're also going to submit a demonstration this week instead of an assignment that's mathematically based. In these demonstrations, I'm really looking for you to state a clear objective and then to move from your clear objective into describing a problem. I'm looking at, are you skipping steps or are you explaining clearly how you move from one step to the next? Are you able to provide additional support if needed visually? So maybe you have a whiteboard or you have something you're holding up or a sheet of paper where you're working things out. The key is really just to take your time on this. Don't feel like it has to be perfect and don't feel like your speech has to be 100% there. But make sure that you're hitting those high points with that objective and the mathematical steps. Last, you are going to have a knowledge check that covers the systems of equations and inequalities. So you will still be tested on the material and your reading and videos. However, your assignment for a demonstration may only just be one type of problem. Have a great time applying the mathematical concepts that you're learning about to actually working with students in this module.